What up? What up, my peeps? Hey, I'm sneaking in there on a Wednesday. Gotcha. But before I do all this talking, DJ. Okay. What up, Renee? Oh, a little too loud. Get fit. What's up? Bless this crazy mess. I like that. Timmy, son. What up? What up? Get a bounce in real quick. Oh, I got some things I want to talk about today. Nice things, good things. Get everything ready. Slave. Oh, hump day. Halfway there. There it is. Oh, what up? Miss Santos, what's up? Where my girl at? I think she's in the back. Oh, DJ. I think she's in the back room doing her nails, actually. Let me get some things set up. I don't want to be all. I just got, I guess I could say surgery done. Had that, I remember I had the little, I actually had a cyst right here. Oh. Let me let this ride out first. Okay. What up, Hump? Tammy. New subby to Angie. That's what I like. Oh, Angie. Actually, today, we were using her phone, and I was helping to get Messenger. And we noticed that you had left some comments. Oh my God, you should have seen the way her face lit up when she realized like somebody was saying something about what she did. It was timeless. It was like, oh shucks, where's my camera? I wish I had it. I'm trying to fix this. See, your boy got a little eye jammy. I'm not trying to look too busted. I look busted already. I'm gonna be coming there flexing and scaring everybody. But oh my God, he was hot, it's swollen, it's ugly. Y'all know what the day it is. No doubt, hump day. Oh, you crazy hump. You probably can't wait till Wednesday every day. Hump that. Kendra, Phillips, what up? What up? All right, let me get this one right here. I don't want to be breaking my neck. See, I'm not looking uncool already. Lulu Blanco, new subscriber. There's a couple of things I do want to say. I do want to say that I hit a couple milestones. The last live we did was the first time that I actually had over 1,000 views. Guys, this is a big deal. I was like, what? Freaking YouTube was sending me letters like, buddy, you did a great job. They were like hitting me with milestones. Oh, another milestone. That same live was also the first time that I had 100 likes. That's awesome. I'm like, yes, 2 gold stars for your boy Kilo. YouTube hitting me up. I'm like, really? YouTube sending me a message? Let me read this. They're like, boy, we so proud of you. So I think we were at the baby stage, right? And I think we're at toddler. I think we turned. That's what I think was happening. I think we got up and we're kind of getting our legs and we're starting to walk with this. So I definitely want to thank every single one of you guys out there who are making this possible. And what was dope to me is, look, I got like 450 subscribers, right? And growing. But the live had over 1,000 views. So it's either my peoples is watching it twice on me, or there's like I was saying before, there's a couple people coming into the restaurant, restaurant Kilo. And, they didn't leave a tip, but they still came and they enjoyed the meal. So, I'm really like honored by that. And it's like, I'm at a loss for words, but I feel really good when I saw that and YouTube was hitting me up. I'm like, wow, this is me turning a curve right here. Like, so I had, like I said, I wanted to promise to start doing this Kilo critiques again. And so we went and I took the family to go see Captain Marvel. Then when I went to go record to edit the footage, it was all blurry. And I don't understand what I did wrong. So now I need to like redo the whole critique. So that's why I figured let me get on live real quick. Because actually I was trying to get a new Kilo critics out, Captain Marvel, and I flopped it. So guys, behind this is a big surprise that I want to share with you guys. That was one of the things I was excited about. So I figured, all right, I could either go live and do the critique, or I could just do the video. And I really am excited of editing and that whole process. So I'm going to save it. So today we just kicking it right now. We ain't going to be on long, but we're just going to kick it. Give me a quick second. Let me get this up. So I'm not sitting here ignoring everybody, but we did it, guys. Kilo Forgotten. Milestones right here. You heard it first. First time over 1,000 views. First time with 100 likes. You know, I go back and I watch the lives, and I you know, I sit back and enjoy it myself. And it's funny because you don't remember everything you did. You're just on the fly and you're just feeling good. You're vibing. But I love that we could find a positive platform together where could just sit back, kick it. You know what I'm saying? So, guys, I do want to say, I know you guys see the do-rag, right? And this is off the strength and the love off of, and I want to show them love first. And I'm going to start saying, like, yes, I'm sponsored by these people because I want them to be able to get their shine on and blow up. And, I mean, they show me love. This is like, all of a sudden, it's a free gift. They gave the wifey some merch, so she's going to have some merch to be able to share with all her flip-siders. Like I said, this thing is really snowballing. It's like, you know how you start off outside, you got this little snowball and you start pushing it. And then sooner or later it becomes this big boulder, you know what I'm saying? Snow boulder. And I feel like that's what we're doing right now. And I love it. So I want them to get their shine. I keep showing their stuff. I know the light messes it up. Sometimes we get a little bit closer so you guys can see the information. Hit them on the Instagram at varieties44310. You can email them. I mean, I see right here, it says phone cases, jewelry, custom stitching, watches, purses, mugs, vinyl lettering, the dog tags. You know how we be out there with my dogs at DMXing it. You know what I'm saying? But I see the socks too. I see the little baseball helmet. So, I mean, really anything. So make sure you get at them. Show them some love. Show them some support. Like I said, let's support our community that we're growing together. I'm not going to do it yet. A little more. I also want to show love. So that's going to be my first sponsors, right? Right there. Varieties. Second sponsors is going to be Monarch Printing. And you guys are going to love this too because it's also part of our community. Oh, look how pretty that thing is. By your boy Eugene. Eugene, where you at? I know you. Oh, I see you. Eugene. This is Eugene right here, guys. Support the community. Let me read it off because I know it was really shiny right there. You could catch him at monarchprinting@yahoo.com. He goes, look at all this stuff right here. Wide format, blueprint, scans, email orders available, color copies, custom envelopes, litigation, because, you know, he's all sophisticated and stuff, business cards, custom banners, posters, letterhead. I don't even know what that means, but he does. Mass printing, mailing, postcards, and so much more. Give your boy Eugene some love. All right, guys. Now, I don't know if you guys are ready for this back thing. I don't know if you guys listen. When I saw it, I wasn't ready for it. You know, it's one of those things that you fall in love with instantly. And it was like I slept with it. I took a shower with it. I read it a book. You know, so I tucked it in to sleep before I actually hung it up. But it's dope. Let me see what my peoples are saying real quick before I keep going. Tammy, feeling the vibe. I love that. Go, Kilo. I'll picture you with the poster and shit. Hell yeah, Kilo. If Kilo can't do it, nobody can. I'm loving this. Look at Get Fit. Definitely watch twice. Lou, that's what I'm talking about. And I love our Fridays together, y'all, for the most part. There was that one Friday. Things got a little emotional. A couple of napkins had to be pulled out. But most of the Fridays, I'm getting banned from countries because we like playing music. Ain't this funny? Listen. Twice I tried to play a Prince song. I believe it was also, maybe I shouldn't even say it, but they might ban me from Africa again. But twice I tried to play Prince songs, and they banned me from the United States. I could play every other song, and they only ban me from the outside countries, which is very unfair. Because if I lived in the outside countries, I would want to know what Kilo Forgotten is doing. But they ban me all the time. But anyway, isn't it weird? What's the beef with Prince? Did the government kill him? Bum, bum, bum. And Michael and Tupac still alive. So I'm like, yeah, they all think we dead. We own everything. All right, let's see what we got. I'm listening and reading to my daughter. Congrats on your milestones. Thank you, Bless. And oh man, I cherish those times reading with your daughter. Them times go quick. Blink your eye. Boop, teenager talking mad junk to you. You know what I'm saying? But that's what's up. What up, Steph? She apologized. Oh, everyone but y'all. Steph, I'm not here to hold grudges. Honestly, I didn't need her approval or her apology. So, but I always say every problem always has a solution. And most of the times, every problem always fixes itself out. Sometimes you don't have to do anything. So, you know what I mean? Sometimes the best solution is doing nothing, but doing you. And that, you know, hey, if I don't do me, who's going to be Kilo? I mean, who else? Kilo, any? Can the real Kilo please stand up? Oh, sorry. After they made me, I was like, ha, break the mold. No more me's. All right. Fly lady, yeah, they grow up fast, too fast, you know, and I have 2 older children, so I have 2 older children now. I got 2 older children. I got 2 older. Yeah, so knowledgeable, Kilo. I got 4 kids total, and my 2 older children are now at the point where they're out the house, and coming to grips with that new reality is a challenge in itself. It's a challenge that I think every parent is think they're prepared for when their kids are small, and they can still cuddle with them and read them books. But when it's actually your time, and you know, and it's all love. I mean, it's time for them. It's time for them to apply everything that you taught them, you know, and it's time for you from going, being the captain of their team to just being the coach. You know what I'm saying? And from the sideline, hey boy, you got this. So it's exciting at the same time, because my dad used to always tell me too, like, you always hope you're doing a great job with your kids, but you know when you're doing a great job when they're on their own. So now we're really going to see our work. Did we do a great job? We're going to find out. If our kids successful, and I don't mean successful being rich, no, I mean having inner peace and having inner love and living life and choosing life. I could deal with that if they're successful. I don't care what job they have in that process or whatever. But I feel like we got them at a point. Let me see what I saw. Somebody hump. Hello, Eugene. Who cares, Steph? What up, Kilo? Squad up. What up, Tasha? Shannon. Hey now. So yeah, my oldest is 18. Yep, exactly. My baby is 18 and my oldest is 27. All right. See, my baby didn't leave the house yet, and that has to be hard in itself. And my baby is my daughter. I'm not ready for it. And I don't think I'm ever going to be ready for it. I'll probably hide. I'll be like, you know how when you take a kid to the store, they're being all ignorant, embarrassing you, and you just want to get some milk and eggs real quick. You know what I'm saying? And they want something. That's going to be me. It's going to be role reversal. And it's going to be me crying and grabbing on things and no, and holding my breath and stuff when it's her time. I don't think you're ever prepared for it, because just like childbirth, and every childbirth is always different, you know, and just because you had one child doesn't mean that every experience is going to be the same, because in each 4 of my babies was all a different experience. So I can imagine it being 4 different experiences when they leave. And I'm telling you, I told my wife jokingly before, I said, listen, if you got separation anxiety, you probably don't want to have kids, because it's really hard, man, to say goodbye. And but you'll always be the parent. But they're missing the point. That's not the point. I'm always going to be the dad. I know that. But it's nothing like waking up and going to sleep every day with somebody. You know what I'm saying? It's like that personal voyage is, you know, because you take your position serious as a parent, and all of a sudden that becomes the only thing you know. You don't even have any more friends. You just got parenting. You know, you and your wife go out to eat, and it's like, oh, so the kids were good today. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's your whole world, you know? So, and, you know, and your kids become your best friends, you know what I'm saying? And then you lose your best friends. Oh my God. It's like watching, y'all see Wreck-It Ralph? Oh, losing your best friend. So yeah, it's tough, but I guess it's going to be worth it. And, you know, now I'm going to get to experience what it is to be a grandparent and hold my grandbabies. And I don't want to think that far. I still got 2 more kids that live in the house. I'm appreciating every moment and every day with them. I make sure I get them off the game. Although my young one, she's eager to play. She's like, hey, are we going to play right now? But Laylo, you know, I like to get him off his regular routine, and we can get him off, man. We have a great time, you know, and you learn a lot from letting go with the older ones. So they're going to have it easier and harder because the things that you did wrong, you're going to straighten it with them. But the things that you did right, you'll know. You'll be more comfortable with it when it's their turn. So I guess we just got to enjoy the ride, huh, guys? Let me see. My oldest is 27. I can't imagine. My oldest is up there. My oldest 22, I guess, you know. But Tammy, Carmen. Oh, yeah, exactly. And I said that a long time ago. You can only keep saying the same things over and over and over again. You know what happens is that sometimes people get on it and they do it accidentally, and I'm not going to hold it against anybody who's like, hey, did you hear this? Did you hear that? You know, they're just curious, or some people are just trolls and do that purposely because they just want to see you react and hope you lose your head and you're cool. But guys, when you live in your truth, nothing can hurt you. No one can hurt you. You hear everyone saying this, oh, I'm going to expose you. You can only be exposed if you're lying about something. You can't expose the truth. You could leak the truth. You know, you could speak the truth, but you can't expose the truth. The truth is the truth. Everyone sees it. You know what I'm saying? So my real life is bigger than that little drama that's trying to be created right now that's circulating. Like, it has no power here. Nor the trolls, nor the haters. Like I said, I like to use this time together. So let's build each other. There's enough drama sites. There's enough nonsense sites. And there's enough pretend sites. I want to be, hey, let's kick it. Whatever it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Everyone has a voice. Everybody has an opinion. Everyone is, and I respect everybody's opinion and your voice, you know? Once again, listen, we were 1,000 views, 100 likes. You know, I used to say that with rapping too. I should say all the time. And let's be honest, let's say I could have the bars of Nas, just straight knowledge. But if I only get 3 people to come to my club every time, or 3 people to come to every show I do, but I'm spitting bars like Eminem, am I hot? I'm only bringing 3 people to the club. You know what I'm saying? So I learned there's power in numbers. And you're only as good as the people that want to carry you. And for someone to be unselfish and say, I support this person, that's what I'm about. Unselfish. I'm looking for unselfish people. Rotten fruit will always fall from the tree. Truth will set you free. But what's with the Band-Aid? Did Mel punch you? I know, I've been hearing that all day from work. Like, oh, you didn't take the trash out, or your wife asked you to do the dishes and you said no. or this one. Oh, you got into a fight. Well, I know what you're thinking. Oh, wait till you see the other guy. I gotta be like, no, I got a sty cut out. Oh, gross. You know, I had this sty in my face for over 10 years. It was the size of a marble. He had to surgically go inside my skin. 3 stitches in there. Yo, and this was crazy. When they're doing, what up, Kenya? I see you. Hey, Kilo, I see you. He was putting the stitches inside and like burning it, but he's not telling you he burning it because you're all numb, you can't feel it. But I smelled my own flesh. It smelled like pork chops with sazon on it. I was like, he cooking. I'm like, they barbecuing? I'm like, oh shit. That's what I smell like. I smell good. It's crazy. What up, Renita? Hope I'm saying everybody's name right. And guys, once again, please don't hold it personal. If I miss a comment, oh, that's what the Band-Aid is for. I'm not trying to look like Nelly. This ain't the 90s. I'm not trying to bring it back. and you know what? It's all extra long. I'm not going to lie to you because my eye is mad swollen and look mad ugly. So I use this to hide it. I got insecurity issues, and seeing an eye like that, I start getting into my feelings, you know, and I'm like, yo, Gene, I see you laughing at me. Yo, with sazon and adobo, and I smell good. I'm like, yo, they barbecuing real quick? Because I am hungry, yo. It took me to the third smell to realize, like, wait a minute. That smelled like straight Boricua right there. That shit was crazy. It was surreal. I'm smelling myself. How often are you going to be able to say that? I'm smelling myself. But, yo, it's going to look dope, though. That thing was in my face. It grew there for, yo, can you imagine having something in your face there for 10 years? Like, I told him, like, yo, I was raising that joint. Like, that's my son. Like, yo, I wanted to see it at the end. They took it away too fast. I didn't get to see it myself, but I wanted to see it. Hey, guys, what up, Becky? What up, Linda? I'm glad we're getting deeper, yo, guys. Behind this curtain is something I'm so grateful of. Shout out to your boy, Eugene, or Monarch Printing. Once again, guys, because once y'all see what I got back here, listen, don't try to copy my style, all right? Get your own shit, all right? Your own ideas. Don't be like, oh, when Kilo had this, it look cool. And you can't just change the color, all right? You got to be totally off with all my shit, all right? But, guys, if you're an upcoming YouTuber, or listen, I read all this, the professional stuff he wrote in the back and much more. Listen, if it could be printed on, you can get it, right? My two sponsors, Monarch Printing, Varieties. It's how we get down. Show support, show love. Guys, if you're just tuning in now on some real stuff, though, you see my do-rag? That's love, bro. Listen, get a do-rag yourself. Look at this. I mean, for real. This is advertisement without using my lips. All I gotta do is be eye candy back here on some. You know what I'm saying? Give you the quick close-up every once in a while, like with the off to the distance look, like I don't remember I'm being recorded. Nah, I'm just playing. I don't know how that look. I probably look like the thing from Step Brothers, and look like the bottom brother. Like, I'm not evil, but I could be. Yeah, but shout out Eugene. I see Erica. That's right. Shout out Eugene. Listen, do you guys want to see it? I got 32 people in here. Let me see some thumbs up. Emojis. If I see enough of them, maybe I'll show you my surprise. Listen, and he said he was gonna make something. He sent me something, but I'm not gonna lie. I thought he was BSing because that's my luck, and that's nothing personal to Eugene. Like, I was always that dude that would hear that, like, oh, I was gonna buy you that New York Giant jacket. I'm like, oh, word, but I didn't think you would like it. Like, wait, what? Wait, if you want to buy it, you just buy it, and then I like it because it's a gift. And so when he said, yo, I'm gonna buy you, or I'm gonna make you a backdrop, I'm like, yeah, Eugene, but in my head, I'm like, this bullshit. I'd have heard this shit 1,000 times. So in fact, the day I started rethinking it, like, Eugene said he was gonna make me a banner, and he did. My wife was like, Eugene wants to know what you doing. We were out eating with the wife. I had just got this cut out. Oh, that's not nasty. I just threw it in my mouth. Hold on. I had just saw the doctor, and thinking it in my brain privately, because that's what I do. I live in my brain. You know, I ponder. I don't know if you guys saw our vlog, but I see enough thumbs up. I'm letting you guys. I'm going to show you guys, but let me finish my story. The same day I doubted him, wife was like, Eugene want to know if we home because he got something for you. And I knew it was the banner immediately. Then we weren't. And we were supposed to hook up the next day to go to the movies. Eugene, I'm going to throw you under the bus about the movies too, because he canceled, guys. He canceled. But anyway, he wound up coming to the building, waking me up out my sleep, rude. But we're not going to mention that. Mad rude, disrespectful, because I finally fell asleep. But anyway, you know, it's like, you happy? Let me wake my eye and pretend I'm not. Nah, I was really grateful. Wake up, my boy Eugene got this banner, and it blew me out the water. Are you guys ready for this? I see enough thumbs up. I'm thumbing this up too. Don't forget my sponsors, guys. Get your do-rag, get your mugs, get your socks, Varieties. Get your banners, get your ledgers, your Heath ledgers, get your what's all this sophisticated stuff Eugene want to use words and have debates about fat people using handicap spaces. Eugene crazy as hell. Get your banners, much more. Get your mass printing. I gotta Google what is mass printing. That sounds deadly. You put mass in front of anything, a mass shooting, mass. He put mass printing. That means like mass printing, like we gonna have to duck and shit. All right, guys. Those are my sponsors. Those are my peoples. Those are my family members. Are you guys ready for this? I don't know. I don't know if you guys are ready for this. Drum roll, please. Maybe we should throw a little, let's throw some music back on here. What should we play? Eugene, you pick the song. For the reveal. Eugene, what am I playing? For the reveal. Live. You're not going to see this reveal anywhere else. Guys, you're not going to see this backdrop anywhere else. This is custom made. This is made strictly for your boy. In honor of my little small YouTube page, Kilo Critiques. The boy is fueling the fire. These are the kind of people I want to surround myself around. The people that are positive, people that are unselfish, people that want to see other people succeed. And in their success, they succeed. I'm looking for superheroes. Not supervillains. There's enough of them on that side. Who's going to fight these people? Who's going to fight negativity? We are. Eugene, did you hit me with a song? No song? No song, Eugene? Okay. I'm going to pick a song. Oh, and I'm going to pick the perfect song. Excuse the words. They're from the hood. They're a little gangster. I do not approve of all the lyrics. Do not listen to the lyrics. It's more of the hook and the way it makes you feel inside. Of course, I want to show you guys, and I can't find it. I apologize. Guys, hold on for me because this is coming down as soon as I find the song. Oh, right there. As soon as I wanted it. So that means, ladies and gentlemen, it was meant to be. So without further ado, I would like to introduce to you guys the backdrop for Kilo Critiques Season 2. Sponsored. Oh, hope that's not messing none up. Hold on, what's that? Okay, we good. Sponsored by Varieties, by Monarch Printing. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, you guys ready? I don't know if y'all ready. Y'all ready for this? Thumbs up, guys. Let me see them thumbs up again. We getting amp over here. Thank you, Eugene. You're the man. Uh-oh. That's one. That's one. Uh-oh, uh-oh. 3, 2, 1. Oh, say word. Kilo Critiques. Oh, say word. Oh, yo, look at your boy. Oh man, I'm feeling my head. I ain't gonna be able to get the house. I'm like, oh, Eugene, Monarch Printing, guys. Salute. Eugene, you outdid yourself, kid. Look at this backdrop, kid. As soon as I saw it, I don't deserve that. Eugene, I didn't want to. Eugene, take that back. No, Eugene, I can't do that, bro. If that's not someone being unselfish and showing love and not even that, just like empowering the support and the belief in yourself, man, I don't know what it is, man. That's a good feeling right there. Eugene. You're the man. Guys, I know it's Wednesday. I got me a little adult drink, but don't judge me. I'm feeling myself tonight. And guys, I was excited when I had the I did the whole critique. I did the whole critique to this Captain Marvel, and I'm like, I'm gonna spend today, or last night, and I'm gonna spend the whole day, because it takes a minute, and get it out there. And it was so many problems. It was like, yo, so I recorded it, and then in order for like the Kin Master to work on my thing, it went from 1080 and had to reformat itself to 720. So I had to wait for it to reformat itself to 720. I had to wait a whole half hour just to find out that all the footage is freaking blurry, like super blurry. Like you know how you try to trick yourself, like maybe that ain't too bad, right? You ain't gotta see crisp, you know. So I'm trying to convince myself that it's all right. And you know, eventually I just like, you know what, I can't. I said, let me just go live real quick. That when my peoples ain't like, yo, Kilo, for real, because you talk a good one, Kilo, but you ain't, you know what I'm saying? You ain't getting it done. So I want to make sure that my peoples understand, listen, you guys are important to me. So I'm going to come on this Wednesday, and I'm not going to use this platform just to be like blah, 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 blah. That's what Friday's going to be for. I said, you know what? I'm going to use this opportunity to be grateful and to be thankful and to say thank you. In fact, let me see my peoples right now. 35 people up right here. Steph, beautiful. Kimberly, Dana, the background. I'm telling you, right, Tammy? Right? Guys, Colleen, Nathali? Is that how you say it? Nathali? Nathali. Almost like Nathan. I was going to say Nathan for a second there. Kendra, D, Mary. I'm reading you guys' names because I'm being thankful. Sherry, she said, badass. That's cool. Isn't that? I said, what? That steps my whole level up. If that didn't motivate me to keep doing it, you know what I'm saying? It's like, man, if you ain't got to post if you ain't get motivated after that. Marty, I don't know how to pronounce that, but yo, Shannon, everyone, man, guys. Once again, just like I was saying with the rap stuff, you're only as good as the people that carry you, man. And I appreciate the extra love, the support. I mean, you guys do this. I mean, I've been sent. What's that, Miss D? I hope I'm saying the right person. Miss D sent me Alexander the grapes, and just the straight up love for our family, man. It is heartwarming. You know what I'm saying? It's like, remember the old school. I'm going to show my age right now, but remember the old school. Here comes, or Santa's coming to town. The puppet like old school joint, where the Mr. Winter or the Blizzard guy, he's all evil, but then by the kindness of and the gift of Mr. Claus, it warms his heart. Like, that's exactly how it'd be. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it warms my heart to a point that's just like, I don't know. It's like, once again, it gives you perspective. And I want to use this platform, this perspective to keep motivating all of us. Guys, let's go. Let's do this. Let's keep supporting each other. I'm glad you guys are loving it. Now you need a red chair to match, right? Exactly. And it really be turned up. And I like it though, because it's kind of subliminal. Once I sit down, it's kind of subliminal. You almost don't even see it. Almost look like I'm just floating here. Imagine if I tried to like pretend I was sitting in the seat right there. Put some popcorn right there. But yeah, man, that's dope, man. So look at Eugene. Thank you, everyone, man. Eugene, you did it, brother. Good stuff. Good stuff. Right? D. Yup. Shannon, I love it. Let me see this. Kilo, you know, only your real, true followers will understand what's behind your backdrop. But I like it that way. Yep. No doubt. Yeah, because behind this, it's a hole leading to the bank. Still cheese. Somebody play. Exactly. It looks like you're sitting at the movies, and I'm gonna love it. Now, when I'm sitting here critiquing these movies, I'm be like, yo, the movie was blah, blah, blah. I said, blah, blah, blah. I'm excited. I told you, I took a shower with it. I went to bed with it. I read a book. I tucked it in. We took a ride, and I put the seatbelt on it, make sure it was safe. You know what I'm saying? But I'm loving it, TB. But what's Gucci? So listen, guys. I know it's not Friday. I've been here for almost a half hour. I mean, we could be up a little more time. How's everybody's Wednesday? Anything new going on? Anything you guys would like to pass by me? Any movies you'd like to see me go critique? We could talk movies. I'm at the theater right now. What movie we about to talk about? Eugene said it is waterproof, so I can take that shower. Should have seen me, Eugene. We were just love in the world. That's what's up, though, man. And you know, once again, and that's the beauty of it. Like I said, it's empowering, because a lot of times, I mean, it's very easy to feel like you're alone in this world. I feel like, in fact, that's what the world is designed to do. The world is designed to break you down into the point of depression, you know, or to a point of a deep anxiety, or a deep unsettling, you know. And it takes our courage, it takes our inner hope to continue the fight called life. You know, because there's a lot of people who wake up every day and just wish they were dead. You know, they have life but don't want it, you know. And to get to that point, I feel like it takes a lot of things, a lot of small things that combine into a bigger picture, a bigger problem. So let's keep in mind, guys, that if the world is designed to break us down, then we need to construct a game plan in order to cope with life and our struggles. You know what I'm saying? Keep in mind, anytime you guys are facing a hard time and you feel like you guys are in a struggle and you don't understand, you're being tested because you're doing something right. I mean, although, listen, karma's real. And if it's your turn to get, to be caramelized, then it's just your turn. That means you just don't do no more dirt. That's why I encourage all of us, live in the light. Choose the light, guys. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to slip into this pattern of a daily routine. Oh, nothing special. No one who cares. You know, fuck you, buddy. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's disrespectful. Like, never dictate what you're gonna do because how the world is treating you. And I say it all the time. Like, listen, I'm a firm believer of karma, and I try to be the best me I could be at all times. But listen, I'm not always dealt a good hand. There's a lot of people always showing that same generosity to me. You know what I'm saying? People come to my job, and I'll give them discounts and find ways to save them money every day. But if I go to their job and I'm looking for help, they don't want to help me. So it's like, I understand that the world sucks, and I'm not going to dictate how I choose to conquer myself depending on how the world treats me. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't matter what they throw at me. It matters what I throw back to the universe. You know? So let's keep that in mind, guys. Let's keep building each other up. TB, watch Creed 2. Instant family in night school with the grandkids on spring break last night. Wasn't it awesome? I really enjoyed Creed 2. And I love the fact that they brought Drago back. And the storyline made sense. And you felt bad for them. They were supposed to be the bad guys, but you felt bad for them. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like, and this is what I thought they were going to do. I thought that they were going to become best friends. But then I guess you have to kill off Rocky, right? But, you know, like Rocky and Apollo Creed were best friends, but they were best friends through a tough time. I thought for a second maybe they were going to become best friends, but I guess that would have been corny. That would have been too happy of an ending. But I really enjoyed the whole series. And since they liked Creed 2, you might can get the grandbabies to watch Rocky. I bet you could. Let me see. Yeah, Night School was funny. Night School was funny. That's what Kevin Hart and that other girl, Tasha Hamble. Am I saying her name? I'm saying her name totally wrong. It doesn't even sound right coming to my face. I liked it, that movie, but it was too cliche, and I felt it was rushed. Like there were some funny parts, but they rushed you to like the characters, and I didn't like the characters. And then they tried to and then it was like, oh, they're all cool with each other, and it was like I had to catch up.
He was great on the upside because he wasn't supposed to be a comedy guy, which made it work. But I enjoyed it, but it was your cliche, you know, comedy kind of movie. You know, if it was my critique, I probably would have waited. It's a wait for it on DVD, so perfect. But to watch it for a late night, yeah, definitely. I really enjoy Kevin Hart. I don't know what it is. I know people are mixed feelings. It's like 50-50. You either love him or you hate him. I'm one of the people that love him. Even when he's whack, you know, you support the people that you know, even if you like them, even if they do something wrong or they're horrible, you kind of turn a blind eye, like, you know what I'm saying? That's my boy. Yeah, what you mean? He making a fool of himself right now? Who? So he's one of those people right there for me. You know what I'm saying? But let me see what else we got here. Have you seen the new Medea movie? I haven't. I haven't seen a lot of the Medea movies, to be honest with you. Tyler Perry, right? I haven't watched a lot of his movies, though, to be honest with you. Let me see the Medea. No. But that gives me something to binge watch. Tasha, I watched Creed 2 twice. I can go see it again. I'm telling you for real. Did I go to see that twice? No, I took the kids there. We saw it. And it's a long movie, but you don't feel like it's that. And this is the only corny part that I hated. I hated this part, and I just made it reminded me because it's such a great movie, although it wasn't a perfect movie. But agree with me or disagree with me. He got hurt twice with the body shots. It was like, all right, the first time he got hurt with the body shot, you're like, oh, man, he caught him, you know, broke his rib. But then he gets hurt again in the next fight, back to the body. I'm like, It didn't make him look that tough. You know what I'm saying? You can't get hurt with a body shot. You know, how does that look? You know, but that's the only thing that was corny. And in saying that, I forgot what was my original point of saying something. Creed 2, watching it twice. Long movie, but you don't feel like it's long. It was dope. I went and saw Aquaman twice. That's how I felt about Aquaman when I saw it. And Creed 2 was dope. And listen, I'm going to say this too. It was one of those movies that, you know, you hope lives up to your expectations. And when it does, it's like, it's a home run. And that was one of those movies that as soon as you saw it, you're like, yeah, this is dope. I left the theater full. You know what I'm saying? But Aquaman was so dope. I went by myself to go see it. It was so good. I said, nah, I got the kids, everybody. We're going to go see this movie. I went to see that twice. Yeah, Shannon, I do watch a lot of movies on Fire Stick. But like when it comes to the newer movies, I'm real picky. It's like just like with my food. And when it comes to the new movies, I really hate watching the bootlegs. The sound is either isn't right, or the visuals, like the dark is too dark, or the brights are too bright. And it takes away from the aspect. When I watch that movie, and that's why I love going to the movie theaters, it's like tunnel vision. I'm in that movie. I'm time warped. I'm feeling their emotions. I'm going through it. I'm allowing myself to be tricked by this movie, to believe in all the movie magic that I'm seeing. You know, I'm enjoying the ride. You know, so I find that I watch a lot of the old school movies like Chucky and The Fly and Terminator, you know what I'm saying? And Predators, Aliens on my Fire Stick. But when it comes to the newer movies, I gotta go watch that at the theater, you know? But although I'm picky with that too, there's some movies that I'll be like, maybe I'll go see it. But if it don't really make me jump out my tree, I can't convince myself to go see it. And that's one thing that I know that's negative about me having this critique thing, is that I'm kind of like, I'm kind of a cheater, because I'm only going to go critique the movies that I think I want to go see, that I think I'm going to enjoy. I don't go there with a free mind like, guys, every movie that come out, I'm going to go there and watch it. I can't promise that, because there's certain movies that my brain would just shut off on. Like if it's too ignorant, or if I just don't believe in it, and my brain would just, it won't shut up. You know what I'm saying? And while my eyes are watching, my brain is in a different planet, you know? So Brenda Lee says, I'm watching Creed 2 now. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. But keep in mind, if you got to watch Creed 2, you got to watch at least Creed 1 too. So I hope everyone watched Creed 1 before they watch Creed 2. And if you didn't, then you should go watch Creed 2. I mean, go Creed 1. Just so you can kind of get the gist of their relationship. And not only am I talking the relationship with Adonis, Creed, and Rocky, but also Adonis and Homegirl. Tasha, what are you guys going to go see this weekend? I am going to go see Greta. I've been wanting to see it. I wanted to go Tuesday. But then I'm like, I had a headache. I felt sick that first day. Or the next day after. So I didn't. I took myself out of it. But Sunday, probably end up going by myself, though. It's one of those movies that I just find some alone time. It's weird because, you know, I always say like, I want some me time. But then when I get to me time, I'm like thinking about everybody else, and I feel selfish. Like, But it's a movie that I know no one else, no one here really likes those suspenseful, scary movies except me. But I'm really excited to see that. I saw the previews and I'm like, whoa, that should look kind of crazy. I like those psychological thrillers. It gave me the impression like the movie Misery, where the writer crashes and one of his fans gets him, but then tortures him because she doesn't want him to leave. So it was kind of something like that. I'm like, oh, I like that. Let's see this. I'm that kind of guy too. I don't know about you guys. I like to watch Forensic Files. It's one of my big. I think if I wasn't worried about blood and dead bodies, I probably would try to go to school and become a forensic pathologist. Am I saying it right? But because of the guts and the gore and the dead people, can't do it. But I love to watch it. The stories intrigue me. It makes me more of a nervous parent. You know, because I tell the kids all the time, I said, listen, every Forensic File show that I see, it always starts. It started off as a normal day, a normal routine. You know what I'm saying? I'll be mad scared. It's like you want to GPS your kids. I wonder how we do that. Just GPS them real quick. Know everything. We're going to bug them. Just implant, close, plant a bug, microphone, hear everything, know everything, see everything. That's not creepy, right? Not creepy at all. Misery is one of my favorite movies, right, lady? And that's what was dope about the old school movies. It was so well written. The psychological thriller, and what made that scary is that it was a sense of realism. Like, this could possibly happen. So it made Dumb Jaws scary. Like anytime anybody go in the water, the first thing you're thinking about is a shark, you know? So imagine that. Like it's a scary and eerie thought, but at the same time, it's such a believable thought. You know, especially, like I said, I watch all these Forensic Files. Anything is possible. Anything. Very well written, yes. Nowadays, and it's weird, it was, back in the day, it was the storylines and the acting was superb. But the special effects sucked. You can tell it was a puppet or something. You know, the blood didn't look right. Now the CGI is off the hook. It can make me look like I have one arm and make it look like I take my head off perfectly. But the writing sucks. The acting is so fake. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but I feel like we're getting back to where people are demanding more substance, and movies are starting to become more. I've noticed they're doing more like real life movies, the Bohemian Rhapsody, the wrestling movie, the Upside. They're telling people stories. It's like they don't have no original thought no more. They're either remaking an 80s movie or they're telling a true story. Even the horror movies with The Conjuring, all loosely based off of true stories, right? So it's like with all this technology that we have right now, we should be demanding more. I mean, imagine that. People used to have to find places that were beautiful or seemed alien-like and go visit there to go shoot for 3 weeks. Now you just do the whole thing in a big, giant blue screen room and you CGI everything later. It's amazing. Now, would I love to be an actor and do all that stuff? Yes, I would. Or at least a video game, something. Guys, how can I be down? Guys, my face is hurting right now. I'm getting like a headache. Freaking eye. Should have seen my daughter's reaction. I think we recorded it, and she was so like, if you're hurt, you do not want her to look at it. You know, you'd be like, yo, am I all right? She was like, it's so Gross. You know? Lady, let me see. I love the ID channel. Me too. In fact, when I don't watch my old school movies, or if I'm not watching Sports Center, that's exactly where it's at. Forensic Files, 24/7. My wife too, like, come on. It's funny. We got so used to it. And this is gonna sound weird, because thinking about it, I'm like, that sounds weird. But you know how the guy talk? It's kind of calming. So for a while, I was watching it so much that for a while we needed it on, because it was like he was soothing and he would help us fall asleep with his forensic voice. True, that's a true freaking story right there, guys. Have you seen Mull? Mull. Mull? Kathy Bates played on hell of a character, or played one hell of a character in the American Horror Story. She's a good actress. Have you watched the series? The American Horror, the American Horror. I want to say, I believe I watched the first. It's the first. The first season was like in a hospital. Then they changed it to the next season. They were like somewhere else. And the next season they were like in a carnival. Next season they went. I believe I watched the whole first series of that, and I enjoyed it, because I like that. That's my stuff. That's scary story. I like that genre. But here's what threw me off. When the second season started, and it was almost all the same actors, I couldn't allow myself to like them as different people. So I became disinterested in it. And I haven't watched it since the second season. And maybe that's unfair. Maybe it changed up and whatever, but I don't know. I just like lost that momentum. It's like, what was it? What did I watch? Like, it takes me a minute. I love movies, but it takes me a minute to really enjoy a series, because you have to get used to their speed and their humor. I'm going to use Dexter as an example. When I first watched Dexter, I did not enjoy it. I watched the first one. I'm like, I don't know. I didn't know how to feel about it. It was interesting, but I didn't know how to feel about it. It took me to like the second or third one to really catch up to everything and be like, yo, this is sick. And I fell in love with the whole series. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with The Office. The Walking Dead for a while. The Walking Dead did lose his momentum a little bit. And I'm going to tell you why The Walking Dead lost the speed with me. Listen, because Rick Grimes is supposed to be the G. But he just started getting his ass kicked all the time. Like, you can't be my super. I understand that sometimes you got to be able to take an ass whooping, right? And still stand up. But every time you fight, you're not supposed to take an ass whooping. There's sometimes you're supposed to be whooping ass. And I can't remember I believe the last time he kicked somebody's ass is when he killed his best boy, Shane. And that was all the way like season 2. I think every other time that I've seen him, he was getting his ass handed to him. And it was just like, oh, another one that I fell in love with too, but I hated the ending. Bates Motel. You guys see that? That's my homegirl. I do not know her real name, but the girl that played Norma Bates, she is one great actress, man. And I don't know what it's her look, it's everything about her. Because every time I see her in any other movie, I want to see it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, that's my girl. I gotta watch this. Shannon, my husband hates it. I tell him quiet, I'm trying to solve cases. He's nervous because he'd be like, the wife killed her husband. And he's like, wait a minute, boo. I don't know. You'd be like, baby, you want some ice? He's like, hell no. I want no damn iced tea. So that's probably why he doesn't like him. But he's probably listening too, because he's like, I'm gonna learn. Like, boo, you want some mashed potatoes and steak? No. I'm gonna make my own dinner. You got him shook, and that's the problem. Lady said, yup, true. Big Walking Dead fan, so they started killing off all the good characters. Yeah. They beat my boy down with the bat and killed him with an eyeball popping out his head, bro. You know how hard that was to watch? My boy, what was his name? Can't remember his name. I was going to say Gil. How they going to do that to my boy? Pop, bam, eyeball popped out his head, and you going to still show my boy getting whacked in the head? I said, nah. No. And then Rick Grimes started getting his ass kicked all the time. But he was still a hero. People were still applauding him. And I'm like, well, wait. He just got beat up. Did y'all see the same shit I saw? Because Rick Grimes got beat down. You know what I'm saying? And everybody's like, yeah, that's my boy. I'm like, oh, you might want to help your boy out. Whatever. But she was in The Conjuring. Yep. And she did a great job. What were they? They were the Mormons. I was gonna say the Mormons. They were something. Can't remember. Loosely based off, but yes, she's one hell of an actress. It's something that's like some people just got the acting ability. It's like even in their eyes, like a Tom Hanks. You know what I'm saying? Like their whole aura is just that movie. Like you like instantly you're sucked in. And she has that instantly, that charisma. And I don't know what it is. And I guess that's that it factor. People always say it's that it factor because you can't really explain it. It's just wow. You know, she's amazing. I feel like that too for the girl. She old school. I was gonna say, see how Shannon something. She was just in Aquaman as the Queen Atlantis. Shannon, guys, she's old school too. And I feel like she's another one of those actresses that's just like, wow. Like when you see Demi Moore act, you're like, whoa, okay, got it. You know? Glenn and the redhead. Glenn, that's right. Glenn. That was some grime. That was grimy, bro. Hurt my heart. I had to sit there and watch that. Like, and you know how Glenn always like lived? There was still a little piece of me thinking Glenn was going to be alive and just have a zombie eye. Like, honestly, I thought Glenn was still going to be alive and just having a zombie eye because he lived through so much shit already. You know what I'm saying? But nope, that was it. And then, yep, under the dumpster, in the revolving door, he just knew how to live. Tasha, you couldn't get into Bates Motel, huh? I thought it was awesome. I just hated the end. Terrible. But did you give it a chance? Did you just watch one episode and was like, oh, no, fuck this shit. Shit's corny. Never going to watch it again. Because then you didn't really give it a good and a fair chance. I did not like Dexter when I first watched it. I had to wait 3 episodes. And then it was like, okay, I'm getting the gist of this. But that first one, yeah. Well, you know what? Hey, every tea is not for everyone. So that's all Gucci, baby. Yeah. A zombie eye. Yeah, that's what I thought. A little zombie eye that he can't control. And it just looked everywhere it wanted to look. Like it wanted to eat and it seen everything it wanted to eat, but it couldn't. I thought that was going to be a concept. Glenn lives. Zombie eye. Kills Negan. Just when you think Rick Grimes getting his ass handed to him as usual, zombie eye Glenn saves the day. Yang. And the zombie eye is going crazy because he wants to eat his flesh, but it can't. Because it's just a zombie eye. You know? Have you seen Mule? I did not see Mule yet. Those are one of those movies that you have to pay attention to. I have the hardest time because I have to. You know how it is? It's like you have to be quiet. I can't be quiet now. You know, you can't laugh. I want to laugh now. It's like you have to listen. I'm like, I don't want to listen. You know what I'm saying? So I have not seen The Mule yet. And it's because my brain is feeble. But one of these days, eventually I watch everything and I'm like, let me check out this movie. What was a movie that I didn't think I was going to like and I wound up liking it? Ocean 11? Nope, not Ocean 11. One of those Damon. Can't even think of his name right now. Shooting blanks over here. Shooting blanks. Nope. You know what? Judges, can I abort my mission? Yes, I can. Okay. I abort my mission. And next topic. Mule. No, I did not see Mule yet. But when I do, is that also directed by Clint Eastwood? Lisa. Zombie eye. Tell me that wouldn't have been dope. Imagine the t-shirts. Glenn lives. And it's a picture of him with a zombie eye. They should have asked me, Keela, what should we do with Glenn? Should we kill him off? Oh, you know, let's beat him up really bad. Let's bang him on the head so his eyeball pop out. Don't show them popping his eye back in, but his eye dies. Turns to a zombie. But Glenn doesn't come back to the next season. Wait for Rick to get his ass whooped. Right before Negan is about to plumb on him with Cheryl. Is it Cheryl? Glenn grabs it, bangs him in the head, kills him. Zombie eye goes crazy at the end of it. Put him on t-shirts, put him on a mug. Let's wrap this up. Okay, this is from Tasha. She said she did try. But being that I like the original movie, which I also did too, which is based off in the back of my head while I was watching each episode. It was in the back of your head. Okay, I got you. I just couldn't get there. You were supposed to use trickery. It's supposed to convince yourself this right here. Ready? This is before he got to that point. He's still a kid. This is, you're getting the glimpse. Like, imagine, and I think that's why Halloween is scary, because you do see him as a kid. But imagine knowing a serial killer before he's a serial killer. And there you go. He isn't Psycho yet. He is Norman Bates. Bates Motel. And you realize how crazy that town is. Listen, that town is crazy. There's some crazy shit going on at that town they live in. And I don't know where they live in, but there's some crazy shit going on. And I did enjoy it because you got to come through with a fresh aspect, like I said, that you're going to learn how he became to that point. So it doesn't really ruin it. They're not really remaking it. They're kind of rewinding it a little bit for you. But that's why I didn't like the ending. Is because I had the original one in my mind too. Now, the original one was dope because of what reason? That's right. The shower scene. Right? Iconic. At that time, that was horror at its... And to this day, no one can take a shower with their eyes closed because they're thinking, that's Psycho. And they switched it up. It was corny. It was corny. I didn't want to talk about it. It was disrespectful. But I enjoyed the whole episode to that point right there. That point right there. Now, did you know that Psycho was actually off of was loosely based on, they say it was true story, but it wasn't really a true story in the aspect of that guy. It was based off of Ed Gein, who also was the inspiration of a lot of other horror movies. One, for example, Leatherface. It was Leatherface. It was Psycho. It was at least one other one that I know of. All those movies were loosely based off of real life, but it was off of Ed Gein's real life. And that guy was scary. I guess he was scary, but I guess he was just sick. Because once they arrested him and they put him and they got him help, they said he lived the rest of his life like a model citizen, like he was perfect. But I forgot. I was gonna make a point to the whole thing. I kind of forgot what my point was, but or maybe it was just I wanted to give you the knowledge of that, like if you really want to know the history of Psycho, and they'll say it like all you have to do is Google it, YouTube it, Ed Gein. This is the real life Psycho. This is your real life Leatherface. And you know, once again, if you love forensic files, you're gonna love this. You know what I'm saying? And it's surreal because it happened in real life. But I guess basically in a nutshell, he basically lived in this farm with his mother, who was his whole life. Now Psycho was based off of the relationship that he had with his mother, and the relationship that he had with his mother was very weird. Now, I'm trying to remember, but it was either she dressed very exotic or provocative, or she made him dress like that. I can't really remember. I'm gonna have to research my history too. But that movie Psycho was written because of the relationship that he had with his mother, and believe it or not, his mother died, and I believe he buried her up and brought her back to the house, just like in Psycho, you know. And I believe he murdered a young lady, and he stitched her face and would wear. No, his mother died. I'm messing it up, and I believe he would wear and dress up like his mother. Can you imagine that? Now, of course, this is where he lives. I mean, you're separated from mad people, so in this little area, he was just going crazy. You know what I'm saying? There wasn't nobody there to stop him. No outside influence. There was no cell phones back then. You know what I'm saying? No technology. He ain't had no freaking YouTube to keep him company. But I guess he went crazy. But after they arrested him, he became like this model student. So maybe that's a lesson in being social. Like maybe that's just a social experiment going wrong. Like, listen, if you're left to be by yourself, four walls could talk madness to you. You know what I'm saying? So once he had help and had social reenactment, social communication with people, he was perfect. But it's amazing, isn't that like being a story writer? You can take his life, take one little aspect, and create this whole world cycle. You know what I'm saying? Norman Bates, Bates Motel. You can come up with this whole. That's why I love that whole being. You know what I'm saying? That's creative, man. Being able to tap in. Like even when I was rapping, my favorite raps were concept raps. Raps that could be meant for me and you, but not really in my real life. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not really particularly. I'm not talking about me, but I'm talking about a situation that we all could feel and it's relatable. We could talk about it. Shannon, the cop on Bates Motel. Was he related to Anthony Perkins? You know what? Now that you say that, he did kind of look like him. Original movie Psycho. They really did. What's his name? That was my boy. He was my favorite character. The cop. What's his name? Ramirez. Ramirez was a G, and I love the way he handled his city. You know what I'm saying? City, a town. Like he made sure he knew it, and he was top dog. And I felt bad for him with the whole Norman Bates when, later on he was really falling in love with Norman Bates. You know what I'm saying? Freaking with Norman Bates. And I just felt for him. And I love the whole apex of his storyline, man. When you first meet him, he's just this prick. And he becomes a hero. And becomes someone you rely on. He becomes someone that you trust. And then he becomes likable. You know what I'm saying? I'm just thinking that it ended, and I wish it didn't end the way it ended. In fact, I wanted it to be more seasons. I didn't want it to end the way I didn't want it to end. Let me see. I don't believe so, Shannon. And Shannon asks if they were, but yeah, you know what? I don't know, but you know what? Let's find out right now. Let me Google it. Good old Google, guys. All right, so maybe I'll ask for the cast, get his name, and then we'll see if he's related to him. I believe his name is Ramirez in the show. All right, so Google Bates Motel cast. Let's find out together. Yeah, but I don't think so neither. All right, his name is Nestor Carbono. Nestor. Nestor Carbono. I feel like I'm saying his name wrong. All right. Nestor Carbono. I'm not going to be able to remember his name. Is Nestor Carbono related to Anthony Perkins? All right, it says Nestor Carboni, Carbonell, a dead ringer for the original Norman, the legendary. Ooh, they said the legendary guys. Anthony Perkins plays Sheriff Alex Romero, along with producing the show. I didn't know he produced it. His poker face portrayal is unsettling because Romero's heart is so soft. So soft. And simultaneously, there's one of those names that I hate. Simultaneously filled murderous rage. Thank you for not answering my question, Google. But I'm going to say no. That's a scary picture of Anthony Perkins, guys. I'm going to share it with you because it scares me. Yeah, that's kind of scary. Psycho bitch, I'll kill your ass. Yeah. Use room number 1. You go in and start getting undressed, and he's like, you don't even know. You just, why does it feel like somebody's watching me? He's like, now that's creepy. And that's why it made it very scary. All right, Norman. Now, guys, I got to be honest. Freddie Highmore, that's his real name. That's the kid who plays, who actually plays Norman Bates. I could not get into the Doctor or whatever the name of the other show was. Just couldn't do it, man. I tried so hard to like that show too, because I wanted to like this kid. I'm like, yo, this kid's a genius. He can act in so many, these are challenging roles to me. Acting like a psycho kid, acting like a kid who has, was it autism? Yo, this is, but I just couldn't get into it. It just, Miss D, do you have a website? First of all, what's up, Miss D? Actually, I do not have a website. I'm not that fancy yet. I'm still a baby. Once again, I made some announcements earlier, guys. I reached my last live, reached 1,000 views and 100 likes. Now, I know a lot of that was off the strength of my wifey. I mean, we all love her, and she's adorable, and she's awesome. But it was still a milestone that I reached, and I'm very proud of. So I want to thank you guys if you guys are part of that. Thanks again, Misty. Yeah, Eugene. It's my time. My time to shine, not you. Go back over there, Eugene. It's my turn. Lisa, yeah, because he's still mad at him from Bates. But yeah, that's how I felt about the whole thing, though. I don't know. I would say watch it again. I would say give it another try, only because I liked it. I think Ramirez was my favorite, and so was Emma. She was my favorite until she got all like weird. Emma was my favorite when she had the nose thing and she had lung problems. After that, I don't know, she got a little bossy at the end, but I know she had like good how come I can't talk today? I freaking can't talk. Must be past my bedtime. Holy moly. No, I ain't playing. But whoa, that was scary. My lap said All right. Eugene was answering your I need one question. Wait, I said I need one question. See, I'll be forgetting what I talk about. That's my problem. I talk too much, and then I forget what I talk about while I'm talking about what I'm talking about. Go figure. That's some stuff. So let me see, guys. I'm probably going to be getting off in a little while. Like I said, it's supposed to be fast. I wasn't even supposed to be on this long. Because remember, we do this on Friday. But I was really excited to show you my backdrop. I was also wanted to touch base to let you guys know Kilo Critics is still on and popping. I really wish I could have had this video out for you guys. Unfortunately, it was all blurry. I had technical difficulties. I got to figure out this camera and why it's doing what it's doing. Or if I'm too far back, or do I need something. What are my people saying right here? Sometimes when actors play cycles, it's hard to watch them as serious and funny moves out. Yeah, that's true. And only a few people can actually go back and forth to do that, like Robert Williams. There's some people that try to be funny, like I'm trying to think. Ashton Kutcher try to be serious in Butterfly Effect, and it, you know, it didn't work because you wanted him to be a silly dude, you know. Same thing for me. It took a long time for me to take Keanu Reeves serious, because to me he was Bill and Ted. You know what I'm saying? Then he's Matrix, and I'm like, it took me a minute. I'm like, oh no, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is not my boy. So you see, that's how they murdered Steve Urkel. Steve Urkel was so convincing as Steve Urkel. We would not allow him to be anybody else. We're like, no, you're Steve Urkel. You like cheese. Yes, you did that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I think that's just probably the scariest part about being an actor. And maybe that's a life lesson about being an actor. Be careful of the roles that you get, because by accident, it may dictate what the world wants to see you as. You know, sometimes you're being portrayed a certain way that you don't want to be, you know. Keep that in mind, upcoming actors. Eric's family, love the backdrop. Thank you, Eric. Thanks, E-Fam. No, man, my boy. I'm also plug you guys again because I'm gonna get off. But guys, you guys already know Saturday. I hope I have to remind everybody. Saturday, 10:30. We going live. Me and the wifey. We gonna kick it. We gonna let loose. We gonna talk about anything and everything. But before I let you guys go, let me plug my sponsors again. Guys, show a lot of love. Y'all see the do-rag. There's a lot of merch coming, especially from your girl Melisandra. And she is so excited too. Oh my God, the stuff that she wants to show you. I don't know how she didn't like just my girl can't keep secrets, and she usually can't. I say my girl, but my wife. She can't keep secrets. I'm surprised that she's able to hold up for this long. But we got merch coming, and I'm proud to say that we're gonna be showing Variety some love, who's also going to be doing the merch. But for your big wholesalers or special events, or you're looking for the perfect gift, or you want to personalize something so that way it's just customly made for that one person, visit Varieties. Their email is varieties44310@yahoo.com. You can also visit their Instagram at varieties44310. Tell them that Kilo and Melisandra sent you. That might get you the hookup. You know what I'm saying? So definitely a big shout out to Varieties. Guys, if you love my backdrop, like to consider getting a backdrop made for yourself, but don't try to copy your boy. Or you're looking for business cards or custom envelopes or banners of your own, or where's my favorite? Mass printing, mailing, postcards, wide format blueprints, and so much more. Check out Monarch Printing. You see it right there. You see the math. Monarch Printing at yahoo.com. Y'all see the number? It's also one of your local. Both of these are actually our community that we have here. This is, I want to be able to say her name. I believe her name is Sabrina. I can't remember the last name, guys. And then you guys know Eugene. So if you guys know any of them, don't be afraid to reach out to them and say, yo, we see the stuff you're doing and it looks good, and how can we be down? You know? So guys, thanks for taking time out. on a wacky Wednesday. I know probably things are crazy, but y'all took the time out to hang out with your boy. I appreciate it. I thank it. I thank you. I love it. I'm empowered by it. I'm inspired by it. I also wanted to say too, because I did the hot topics before, and I felt like we were getting too serious. So then I try to just keep it more loose and more fun on the Fridays. But then the last Friday, someone was like, yo, hot topic. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys feel about the hot topics. And, maybe we could talk about some realer shit in between laughing and playing and dancing and all that good stuff. So, guys, stay tuned. I'm going to see everybody again Friday, right? 10:30. Be on the lookout for Kilo Critics. See the backdrop. I'm going to have to record my critique of Captain Marvel and then edit it. So please continue being patient with me, guys. And I appreciate the love once again. I think on that note, I'm going to say, what's Gucci, my fam? Be good to each other. Keep watching those movies. Always put family first. And always put yourself right along with that. That's first. That's right. Family right there. You riding right there. Guys, at the end of the day, put a smile on your face. I don't know what mood you guys are in when you're watching this. I don't know what BS is happening around you, but know that any struggle that you're about to deal with is temporary. And if anybody can get through what you need to get through, it's you. And I believe in you guys. All right? Hugs and kisses. Until next time, guys. Be good. Peace in the Middle East, baby.